Several school districts are having a snow day again tomorrow. Parents are just so excited. Bentonville, Fayetteville, Rogers, and Springdale schools all among those closures. You can find our full list by scanning the QR code you see right there.
While the sun helped road crews today with clearing some of the ice and snow from the roads, tonight's freezing cold temperatures is going to cause some issues.
5 News reporter Jacob Luthi live in Springdale sharing what he's seeing out there. Hey, Jacob.
Yeah, Alexandra, Darren, two things that I've noticed right now. We're on Stadium Drive in Fayetteville, heading north, coming up on the stadium. Two things I've noticed today: a lot more people on the roads than the last couple of days. And also, the roads look to be, especially the busy roads in our area, seem to be a lot clearer than they were. I'm going to go ahead and take this shot right now if you can see where we're driving. Hogs fans know this street very well, coming up on the Razorback Stadium right now. And as you can see, the problem area still for a lot of crews, both in Springdale and in Fayetteville, are these hills. As you can tell, there's still that thin layer of ice. And earlier today, I spoke with road departments for both Springdale and Fayetteville, and they tell me that they are looking forward to this weekend because the heat hoping to melt that snow and that ice that's persisting on these roads.
Yeah, I'm hoping once we get above freezing that all of our roads will start clearing off tomorrow.
Local street departments, maybe more than any group right now, are looking forward to warmer temperatures.
So what breaks loose today, we're going to peel off until the sun sets and it stops, and then hopefully we can finish it tomorrow.
Since Monday, Springdale Public Works Director James Smith says his crews have been on 12-hour shifts trying to make the roads in the city passable. Efforts on Thursday focused on treating problem areas such as major thoroughfares and hills with their salt brine and beet juice mixture.
It's a beet juice salt mixture, and what that does is takes that freezing level a little bit lower. We're watching the streets today. Even though it's below freezing, the sun is good radiant heating, and once that breaks loose, then we'll probably gang plow either Huntsville 71, 265, and peel it all off while it's still melting.
In Fayetteville, Street Department head Terry Goley says their efforts have been focused heavily around hospitals and schools, with neighborhoods done at night. Like Springdale, Goley says Fayetteville should make up a lot of their ground on Friday, especially their north-facing hills that get less sun. Over in Springdale, Smith says this is simply a rinse and repeat process until the weekend.
Because once the sun sets this evening, it goes back below freezing, it's stuck solid again.
And then you repeat that process?
Repeat the process tomorrow.
Now, earlier today, while we were driving, we did see a lot of water on the roads. That is going to refreeze tonight into tomorrow. So if you are driving early tomorrow morning or tonight, please be careful, because that all the water, all the freezing that was happening today, it could make roads treacherous in the morning. Also, I just want to say that we were parked a little bit earlier. We had a 5 News fan come up to the car. He said he was going to try to get home by 6 to watch the show. So hello, Jerry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a fan. Stay safe out there, and I'll go ahead and send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Jacob. Here's a live look outside right now from our Holiday Inn iCam overlooking I-49 in Springdale. RDOT crews still out working to clear the roads across northwest Arkansas tonight. Black ice is a real issue right now, so heed that advice of driving like your grandma in the car with you, holding an open pot of chili. Just drive carefully.
We made a little progress today despite the cold, but we're going to get some refreeze again tonight. So that's what their focus will be. And then around 3, 4 in the morning, toward the end of their shift, they're going to put down a lot of the de-icing materials, let that activate the last 2 hours of their shift, 5 to 6 a.m. And then the day crew will come in. By the time they come in, load up, we'll get a little daylight, and, things will slowly start to warm up and they'll plow it away.
Before you get behind the wheel, you can check RDOT's iDrive Arkansas map. This is what it looks like to see where all the snow, ice, and slush are still clinging to the roads. New at 6, the heating issue at the University of Arkansas has been fixed. The problem started this afternoon after an issue with a turbine within the university's steam-driven heating system that forced the campus to drop heating to buildings east of Razorback Road to 75%. The university says it hasn't led to any severe damage within the buildings.
I don't think there's any risk of things that you might consider if your home HVAC system went out, like pipes bursting or something freezing. We're never anywhere close to that. Again, an inconvenience a change, but not a catastrophic kind of thing.
The university says they'll continue to monitor the heating system.
Winter weather has kept emergency medical crews busy all week long. Central EMS says it's seen a noticeable increase in calls this week, mostly to slip and falls, cars sliding off the road, maybe a hypothermia case or two. Slick road conditions are also impacting how quickly its ambulances are able to respond.
As far as responding with lights and sirens versus not, if it's icy, snowy, driving fast is more dangerous, so we're definitely going to reduce that.
Central EMS says with the threat of this freezing temperatures tonight, it's urging everyone to, of course, drive careful, give yourself some extra time and space in between you and other vehicles.
Former Oklahoma Governor David Boren died today at his home near Newcastle, Oklahoma. Boren was elected to governor in 1974, becoming one of America's youngest at the age of 33. He then went on to serve in the Senate from 1979 to 1994, and he was the University of Oklahoma's president from 94 to 2018. Boren was 83. Well, big changes are coming to Arkansas schools after Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders signed two major education proposals into law today. As Rebecca Brown explains, the governor believes the changes will give Arkansas students their best shot at a good education.
The pen hitting the official document marks the beginning of a new journey within the Arkansas school system. On Thursday, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders signing legislation banning cell phones in schools and launching a free breakfast program for all students.
Education is all about making sure every student has opportunity, and free school breakfast and phone-free schools make Arkansas even better for Arkansas students.
Governor Sanders launched these initiatives back in January during her State of the State address. Now across the political lines, lawmakers have made that proposal a reality.
So we're so excited about what this bill is going to do and how it's going to help protect our children, not only from a distraction-free environment in the classroom for academic performance, but also for the emotional intelligence, the socialization that they need, and really just to understand what it's like to be a kid.
We have a universal commitment, bipartisan, every corner of the state, to make sure that when our kids are in school, they will not be hungry. So I want to thank my colleagues in the legislature for making sure, along with the governor, that we're going to take food insecurity in Arkansas from the bottom and we're going to go to the top.
Representative Zach Gramlich, a middle school teacher and co-sponsor on the bills, added a personal touch Thursday.
How we had kids who would organize fights and get in fights in the bathroom and video and put them online. I see kids come in who are hungry, maybe they missed breakfast or whatever, and what they do is they come in and they lay their head down.
With hope, these new laws will turn everything around.
And we're going to be able to get kids engaged, we're going to get kids learning, and we're going to get them on a pathway to success.
In Little Rock, Rebecca Brown, 5 News.
The governor says she's also hoping to sign legislation eliminating the state's grocery tax and to make higher education more accessible to Arkansans. Lawmakers are also considering changes to the way schools would make up missed classes from events like snow. House Bill 1370 would require public school districts to add 5 more days to the calendar so they don't have to worry about making up those days at the end of the year when everyone wants to get out for the summer. The bill still needs to pass in committee before it goes up for a vote.
All new at 6, we're learning a former Northside High School football coach has filed a lawsuit against Fort Smith Public Schools. Joey McCutcheon filed the suit on behalf of Felix Curry, claiming the district administration unlawfully reassigned the coach at the end of last season. Lawsuit accuses Superintendent Terry Moravsky of making the decision without a school board vote. Curry served as Northside's head football coach and campus athletic director since 2022. He was told last November his contract would not be renewed. Fort Smith Public Schools says it is aware of the lawsuit and will not comment on any legal matters.